everyone, and welcome to a special episode of, I guess, God's Turnbuckle on this one, for the wrestling video podcast I run over here on YouTube.com. And I say this is a special episode because it is SummerSlam week. I am running this a little bit later than I traditionally do. Usually I do these on Wednesdays when it comes to predictions, but it is now Friday, and I am going to be running my predictions for this episode. It will be for NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4, and it is going to be a very, hopefully a very fun edition of NXT Takeover. We have some good matches on there, but before we get into the matches, I wanted to go ahead and actually kind of promote this a little bit, since I have not done so on the channel yet this week, and I will do this for my SummerSlam predictions as well. So I am doing a giveaway again, much like I did at WrestleMania time. And during that time, I gave away a copy of the deluxe edition of WWE 2K14, or not 14, 18. Wow, what am I thinking? 14's a long time ago. That's not a game to necessarily be given away. But I gave away a deluxe edition of the WWE 2K18. We may do something with video games again, but I've also opened up a little bit more on that one because I have not really done. I've never really opened up my giveaways to international side, because everything has always been US based. So I'm actually doing that this time around. I am opening this up to a more international side of everything, and for everybody to get a chance. And what I am giving away is a Funko Pop signed, and it is signed by Alexa Bliss. That's right, it's an Alexa Bliss Funko Pop. Signed, of course, by Alexa Bliss itself, and it's I will be giving it away. There will be a link in the description itself as well to go ahead for the different ways to enter to get your chances of entering to win that, and I will be giving that away. The contest will be ending on Sunday night Arizona time, around midnight. It will be ending around midnight Arizona time, so West Coast time on this one, here in the US. So with that being said, there will be a link in the description for you to be able to have the different ways of entering. Good luck to everybody on that one as well, who do decide to enter. And let's get ourselves right into it with NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4's predictions. We're going to start off with EC3 going up against the Velveteen Dream. You know, this one's been an interesting feud because it's kind of been more just based around the personalities themselves. They haven't necessarily... what is the word here? They haven't necessarily been feuding too much. It's more based off of the tag match that was held in Royal Albert Hall, where Velveteen Dream had walked out on EC3 in that tag match against Ricochet and Aleister Black. That's where a lot of it's been going, but where a lot of it stemmed from originally. But now it's really just all about the entire like personalities between the two of them, and kind of how they're a little bit different but also very similar to it and everything on that side. It should be an interesting match. I am going to go with Velveteen Dream on this one. I feel like it is time for him to win a big match here in NXT, and I think this will definitely be the match to do so. So I'm going to go with Velveteen Dream on this one. There are a few of these ones that I feel like are kind of, you kind of know where they're going, but there's also a couple of them that are kind of, you know, toss-ups in the air as well of who would potentially win these particular matches and everything on that side. And this one's going to be one of them. I kind of tossed up between both of them here. This will be for the North American Championship. It is Adam Cole going up against Ricochet, and this one is up in the air to me. I don't know why. I'm going with Ricochet on this match, but I could totally see this one sticking with Adam Cole and them going and keeping the North American title on him. But I also feel like maybe it is time to change that title and have it go to somebody else, and maybe have Adam Cole go after a bigger prize, which would be the NXT title at that time down the road. So I feel like that would be the case. Obviously, the NXT title is going to be tied up with the Johnny Gargano-Tommaso Ciampa feud for the time being, but they could definitely do a few things within with Adam Cole that doesn't necessarily have him revolve around that title. So I'm going to go with Ricochet on this one, though I could totally see Adam Cole winning this match as well. So this is going to bring Mustache Mountain going up against the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Team titles, and well, I don't see them I don't see them hot-shotting those titles again to the Mustache Mountain, so I am simply going with the Undisputed Era on this one. There's not much to this other than I feel like Undisputed Era just wins this match, and I don't feel like they're going to take all the titles off of the Undisputed Era, unless, of course, they get called up after SummerSlam, which I don't think they're doing, at least not right now. So, for the NXT Women's title, we are going to have Shayna Baszler, champion, going up against Kairi Sane. And oddly enough, I don't feel like this is another one where they're changing a title. I do feel like there's going to be a title change. There may be two. This one is also up in the air. I could see Kairi Sane winning this one, but I could also see Shayna Baszler winning this one, and I'm actually gonna stick with Shayna Baszler on this one, and I feel like that she's gonna pull out the victory against Kairi Sane, and kind of, I won't say in their feud, but kind of gain the upper hand on the feud, because Kairi Sane won in the Mae Young Classic. They did have a match on NXT TV where Shayna Baszler won, and now she's going to gain the advantage in the feud by going up 2-1 in this sense against Kairi Sane, and I'm going to go with Shayna Baszler on this one to keep the NXT Women's title. So this leads us to that main event of the night, which was originally going to be Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title, but due to Aleister Black's injury, he is now out. So it has now been changed to Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in a last man standing match for the NXT title. They have a lot of story that they could go with this one, and I don't think it's time for Johnny Gargano to pick up that NXT championship at this moment. I really don't. I don't think it's time. I don't think it fits at this point of where they're at with everything. So they have a lot of different things that they could do with this one, and they've been playing this whole aspect of Johnny Gargano going down the dark side a little bit more, and 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 I think either they do a thing where he kind of redeems himself for going down this dark path a little bit, and ends out losing the match, or he goes completely on the dark side, but still loses the match. There's even a potential, if you really look at it, for a double turn to go along with everything, but I don't think they're going to go that far with it. Tommaso Ciampa's in the perfect position where he's at right now. I mean, seriously, his literal theme music is a course of booze. It is amazing. It's a great thing, and he's by far the best heel in the company. So I don't see them doing a double turn or anything on that one, but I do see Tommaso Ciampa picking up the victory in this one. It's not time to take that title off of him, and it's not time to put it on Johnny Gargano, at least in my mind, where the stories have been going with everything. So I don't feel like it is that time yet. So, with that being said, that is all of the matches for NXT TakeOver. It should be another fun show. At least on card, it looks like it should be an extremely fun show. Very entertaining to see where they're going with everything, and very entertaining to see how they end up playing off everything going into the NXT TakeOver, into NXT TakeOver Brooklyn this time around, and we'll see how everything ends up playing out. I have it very heel heavy in this one, but it seems to fit to me. I have it very heel heavy, but it seems to fit with where everything's going at this time. So we'll see how everything ends up playing out. It should be a fun show. We'll see how the matches are, and that is everything I've got for you on this one for the NXT TakeOver predictions. I thank you guys for watching. Link in the description for a chance to win the Alexa Bliss signed Funko Pop. Ooh, there we go. Make sure that I'm going to show it just to make sure that, I've got it, and I'm actually going to send it out. So, link will be in the description for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.